is Slow Cooker Bill. I got a letter from a CK from St. Louis, Missouri. Dear Slow Cooker Bill, I've been watching your channel for some time now, and I have learned a lot. You have made a difference in my life with cooking. I love hearing stuff like that, I really do. If I may make a request, could you please do some more types of desserts, as I have a sweet tooth. I loved your banana cake, chocolate lava cake, and bread pudding. Sincerely, CK from Missouri. Well, you know what, CK? I listened. I heard. I bake. This is my crustless cheesecake. It does have crust on the bottom, does not have crust on the side. Later on today, my wife and I will be attending a party. So I made the traditional crust on the side type cheesecake. Boy, it came out great. So it's not that hard to make. Super creamy, super moist, super delicious. If you love cheesecake as much as I do, I think you'll enjoy this one. So let's get cooking. Let's get cooking. Okay, so I'm going to introduce a couple of things to y'all. This is called a springfrom pan for all those who don't know. And the reason why it's called a springfrom is because it has a latch on the side right over here, and we just pop it open like this and it falls apart. Okay, this comes in handy when you want to take this off and not disturb the cake. Okay, and it's real easy to put back together. You just go like that, see? Still in there nice and sturdy. This is about 7 1/4 inches wide and about 2.5 inches tall. I'll give you the guys a link to eBay. I'm not going to make any money off of this. I'm just helping you out to try and find something like this if you want to try putting cheesecake in your slow cooker. Okay, this here is called a trivet. Now you get these inside the Instant Pot or other places. So what we're going to do is put this trivet in, we're going to put water underneath it, and then we're going to place our springfrom pan right on top like that, and none of the water is going to touch this. That's what the whole purpose of having the water underneath the trivet. Okay, and then this will create the moisture to keep the cake cooking and or baking, whatever the case may be. And we're going to keep it on high. We don't want to use low. Low is the worst. You'll have the runniest cheesecake in the world. You want to have this cheesecake cooked, we'll do it on high. Okay, all right, so let's get started with the recipe. So the first thing we need is about 8 graham crackers. 8 whole graham crackers, okay? This is a half. And you need to crumble it up as best you can. Now what I like to use is a cup. And then we just mash it in there like this. Okay, once we get it nice and crumbly like, we'll add in the rest of the recipes, okay? Be right back. Okay, first thing we're going to do is add in our 3 tablespoons of melted butter, just like that. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1/4 teaspoon salt. And 1 tablespoon of sugar. Then we're just going to mix these ingredients together, okay? Be right back. Okay, after you've done doing all that, that's how it should basically look after you've done crushing everything up. You want to try and get everything all into it and no lumps, okay? So for now, that's perfect. On to the next step. I have 2 Philadelphia cream cheese blocks in there, 8 ounces apiece. I've already softened up the Philadelphia cream cheese. I put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds, okay? So now to add to this, we're going to start with the 1/2 cup of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. We're going to mix this together and then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. I'll be right back. Sorry, I thought I was still recording, but I wasn't. So what I did is I added the 2 eggs, 1/3 cup sour cream, 1 tablespoon of flour, and now we're going to add in the vanilla extract. That's going to be a 1 teaspoon. Okay, so here we go. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. And then we're going to add in the other 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we have to blend this. Be right back. Okay, so next we're going to add parchment paper. That stuff right there. All right, and we're going to place it on top like this. And the trick is to get in as much as possible. We don't want this to stick any place. Make sure you get in as close as you can to the bottom, because the last thing we want is air pockets. Okay, that's good enough for me. We're going to pour our cake batter in here, but first we need to do this. All right, we're going to pour it in. All right, so we're going to spread it around like so. Then we're going to press down on it. Okay, good enough. That's what it should look like when you're done. Next, we're going to pour in the batter. Now we've got our batter. We're going to pour it right on top, just like this. There you have it. So now what we're going to do is tap it on here, because I'm seeing little air bubbles coming to the top. Okay, so when you don't see any more air bubbles, we did good. It also helps flatten out the cake a little bit. All right, now we get this into the slow cooker. Okay, so we want about maybe 1 inch of water on the bottom, but not too high to where that rim of the trivet is at, okay? So I'm going to slowly pour it in. Good enough. I'd say 1 cup of water fit that perfectly. Okay, next we add the cheesecake right into it, just like that. And that's perfect. Okay, so here's the last step. We're going to put paper towel on top. And be careful it doesn't set into the slow cooker. Okay? And be careful when you put the paper towel on top. We don't want it to get into our cheesecake. By putting the paper towel here, we're keeping the moisture off of the cake. We're going to bake this on high for 2 hours, okay? Just like that. That is beautiful. See you in a couple hours. Okay, 2 hours on high has passed. Carefully remove your lid. There you go. Cheesecake in a slow cooker. Now we're going to let this sit for an hour, just like that, and we'll be right back. Okay, our hour of chill time has passed. Now we're going to take it out of the slow cooker. It should be pretty cool to the touch. Okay, not so bad. We're going to put a paper plate underneath. Now we're going to pop the springfrom. Oh, I tried to get that out. Perfect. Okay, now what we have to do is get this in the fridge and let it chill for 4 hours or overnight. All right, bye for now. And there's your final product. beautiful cheesecake. Creamy and delicious. All done in a slow cooker. This is so delicious. I know you'll enjoy it just as much as I do if you're a cheesecake lover. And then we're going to add the strawberry drizzle I told you about. Just go to your store and look for pie filling. And it's also good for the outside of the cake as well. So here's an interesting question. Is cheesecake considered a cake or a pie? Leave your answer down below in the description. I'd love to hear what you think it is. If you're new to my channel, please give me a like and don't forget to, that's right, hit that old subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of the family. And to all my new and loyal subscribers, thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me. Well, I'm definitely going to enjoy this. Y'all take care of yourself and be safe.